Welcome to this week's episode of Jersey's Finest Foodies. I'm your host, retired Detective Lieutenant John Kerner. On this week's episode, I'd like to welcome retired Denville Police Chief Frank Perna. Frank dedicated 31 years of his life to law enforcement. So why don't you join us while we grab a bite to eat at one of Frank's favorite places to eat, Smitty's Tavern. So let's go inside and meet Frank.
Can I get mustard, please?
Ketchup on myself. All right. So let's put this over here. All right. Well, no, it's good, Frank. Thank you for joining me on Jersey's Finest Foodies.
Too easy.
We're at Smitty's Tavern in Rockaway, New Jersey. So Frank, why don't you tell the audience real quick, what did you order for us today here?
So cheeseburger, French fries, pickle, coleslaw for you, and tomatoes.
Okay, yeah, you chose to go
basic
no
cheeseburger.
Tomato, no lettuce.
Basic cheeseburger.
And how did you get yours cooked?
Medium.
Medium, okay. And I chose medium well. I need a
Sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry.
I need a little extra well done for me. All right, so before we let's first take a quick bite of this. This looks fantastic. Oh, that's good.
Perfect.
Yeah, I mean, I'm medium well, cooked perfectly, and absolutely delicious. The patty is very big. It fits on the entire bun, which is fantastic.
Melts in your mouth.
It really does. All right, Frank, let's give the audience a little taste of your career. When did it all begin?
So 1994, I got hired by Denville Township Police Department. Worked there for 31 years. Started off in patrol, right? Said yes to everything, right? Community service, go knock on doors, go say hello. Do you need an SRO? Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. Whatever you want to do. Right. Come in and work midnights. I'll do that.
Yeah. Didn't we all have to do that?
Right. Then I got 6 years on patrol. Then I went in a detective bureau. Was a juvenile detective, right? I worked with a lot of kids. I was a DARE officer, okay. So I really think I went in the bureau to work with the kids first, right? Because I had all knowledge. But then our detective wasn't just a juvenile detective. You had a regular caseload as well. So I did that for about 6 or 7 years. Then I got promoted to sergeant. Worked the road for another approximately six years. Then I got promoted to lieutenant, patrol lieutenant. I did that for another 6-7 years. Wow. Then I got promoted to captain. Did that for 6 months.
Wow, really?
So 6 and 7s are in my career.
All right.
So I did that for about 6 months, and then I got promoted to chief.
Oh, wow.
Which I did for about 5 years.
All right. That's a full career.
Yep.
So when you were in the bureau and you got promoted, you automatically come back out onto the road, or?
So that's basically it, because you know as well as I know, right? You go to the DB and you learn almost everything.
Yeah, you
right?
learn a lot, yes.
So I can remember being in the DB, and my first couple weeks, I'd have senior sergeants come up and ask, oh, okay, what do we do now?
Yeah.
And it's be like, wait a minute, I just got in here.
Right.
You've been working here for years.
Yeah, you're asking me.
Right? It's the same thing, right?
Right,
It's
yeah.
just, but that's the way you learn a lot, right? So, but then you come back and you go back to the road, right? Because you don't really do road work when you're in the DB.
Right.
Right? So you kind of learn the road all over again. And I found, as the chief later on, that was the best practice, right? You went back to the road, right? And you worked the road, did what the guys do, and move on from there.
All right, very good. Why did you choose a career in law enforcement?
So law enforcement. So went to college for criminal justice. Don't know why.
Right.
So I tell everybody now, go to business. Go do anything. You still want to be a cop? You can still be a cop.
Yes.
Right? But learn something else. But I wanted to do it because, one, right, the common answer is to help people.
Yes.
Right? You always want to help people. And it's action, right? Grew up watching, Dirty Harry, watching all kinds of cop movies, action.
Yep.
I'm not sitting down in an office.
Right, constantly moving.
Right? That it's always change of scenery. Every day's different.
Yes.
Right? So that's why, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Did you follow in the footsteps of any family members, or were you kind of the first?
So I'm kind of the first. I had a great mentor, Tommy Trapasso, was a local guy in town who worked for criminal justice and organized crime.
Okay.
So he was a family friend, but my family was all military.
All right.
So I knew I wanted to do something semi-military / law enforcement / go into the military.
Sure.
And law enforcement was it.
All right, all right. How do you feel about the state of law enforcement today?
It's starting to turn, right? It's a cycle, right? It turns all the time. Hopefully it's getting better.
Yeah.
But you know, we got bashed for a while.
We did.
We got bashed for a while.
I see it kind of starting to change for the better right now, but you're right, there were a number of years. And I retired right before it really went bad.
Yeah, good for you.
I was lucky.
But it was good. It's good. Listen, the career is great, right?
Yes.
It's different.
It's a fulfilling
it's
career,
different
but-
from the past.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? Working its way. And some for the better.
Yeah.
And some not so much.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Right.
What is, can you say would be your proudest moment in your career?
Listen, 31 years.
Yeah,
Right?
okay.
Proudest moment, right? Still married, 4 beautiful girls, family,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Working and helping people.
Yes, okay.
Right? Getting bad guys off the street.
Yep, absolutely.
Right? So that's a lot of things,
Yeah, it
right?
is, absolutely.
A lot of things that through my career, right? The Junior Police Academy, I'll bring up, right?
Okay.
So there was a town, I went to a class, a 10-day community services class, and at the end you had to come up with a project. And Teaneck was the only one outside the state police, right? The state police had the, what do they call it? The whatever week or whatever.
Oh, for the week, for like almost like this, like
for a
the
camp,
Junior-
right?
Yes, yeah.
Right, so state police had it, but Teaneck also had it. So I saw that and I wanted to bring it back to Denville. So I stole
Their kind of plan.
their thing
Okay.
and made it our wheel.
All right.
Right? And put it forward. And it's been almost 20-something years of the
Wow.
Junior Police Academy. And we have upwards, it started off the first year like 23 kids.
Right.
And we get like 65, 60 kids every summer that join up. They come back every year.
Yeah.
From 10 years old to 14 years old.
Yeah, I know that it's very successful every year. you
Yeah,
guys.
and
It's-
so now we even have some police officers that came out of that. So that's you know, right?
yeah.
Kids involved.
That's absolutely
right?
great, yeah.
So it was awesome.
Yeah,
You
good,
know, that's
good.
awesome.
You recall something? We all go on some crazy calls, and whether they're just outlandish or like you can't believe this really happened. You recall anything that you can think of that like you can say this was absolutely insane?
Listen, there's a number of things, right? Some
Yeah.
things we play because we're cops,
Yeah.
right? And it doesn't really affect us. But you know, when kids die, right? That's
always the worst.
fucked up.
Mhm.
Sorry,
Yeah,
excuse me.
no.
But that's always the worst, right? But it amazes me how with can't use the word junkies anymore.
Right.
People dependent on drugs, right? You'd lock them up, right? Whether it be the first, 6th, 7th time, and you bring them in headquarters, and they're nice, and you're talking, and everything's good, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, can I make a phone call?" You know, back before bail reform, and they'd call their family member, and it would be nice as pie for the first 30 seconds, and then they'd ask for money, and then they'd be, you know, they're told no, and then all of a sudden they flip,
Right.
and it's like, you don't care about me. But it was the same thing for everybody who was dependent, who was either facing jail or
Right.
or county jail
Yes.
or being released, right? They were lovey-dovey, the best person ever, till they were told no,
right.
and then they'd flip and be the nastiest person
Yeah,
ever.
no, of course, because they need that. They need that. They need it so bad.
They need
It's
it,
fixed so
right?
bad, and that they don't
So
they don't think of anything else. And
It's definitely a problem,
it
right?
is absolutely a problem.
So that's one of the things. But then we also had the hospital in our town, right, for psych emergency patients.
Right.
So it amazed me how many people would elope and be naked eloping, right? So they'd be running down the streets. You'd be like, "What the frick is going on here?"
Yeah.
Right. So
that's some outlandish stuff.
Yeah.
You know, naked people running down the streets of Denville. Absolutely.
On the golf course.
Oh my God, yeah. It always seems like there's things wind up at the golf course. I hear that a lot. What would be? You talk about, you know, clearly we've seen some horrible things. Like, what would be like the worst call you've ever been on, where just it's still to this day.
So when anybody dies, right, that's a bad thing. But there was one call later in my career where a 3-year-old was at a dentist's office, and she went into cardiac arrest.
my God.
So, you know, the house goes, right? Everybody goes,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's one of those calls that anybody wants to, or anybody that's working is responding.
Right.
So we get there, and I'm not the first on scene. I'm not the second on scene, but they ended up taking this baby not from the dentist office to another doctor's office,
Okay.
who did an awesome freaking job. Started CPR, was really doing very well. Like you know as well as I do. Sometimes you go to doctor's offices,
Yes.
and it's like,
Exactly.
they're moving on to the next patient. This guy did an awesome job.
Okay, that's good.
But anyway, the family was there, and when I got there, the baby wasn't doing well. CPR was in progress, and I had to hold back the father. Right, the father was there, and all he wanted to do was get to his kid. And so here was this guy, and I got to hold him back.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean that's heart wrenching.
So to me, that was brutal.
Yeah.
So that was tough, right?
yeah.
There was another call where a couple girls got in a bad car accident, and I was in the bureau at the time, so I got called out to it, and they ended up flipping their car right in town, and I had to investigate it, right? What was the cause, where it was, and we found out, and what hit me about it was we found out that they were at Dunkin' Donuts in Parsippany, which is 10, 12 minutes away from us, our border. So I had to go back and collect film and see where, try to, timeline it.
Right.
And there I see them in Dunkin' Donuts. Now 2 out of the 4 died.
Oh,
right?
jeez.
And here I see them in Dunkin' Donuts just being kids.
Being kids on
right?
video,
giggling,
oh my God,
laughing, getting ready to do their night.
Right.
And so that was weird. It wasn't like the incident, because you get into an incident, you just do it.
You just do it,
right? You laugh, you joke.
Sure. Unfortunately,
right?
we do to get through some of these hard calls.
Right.
Yes, we do.
But this was seeing them happy, right? Giggling, right? Knowing what their night was, right? So that was tough.
Yeah, that is absolutely tough.
There's a couple of things.
All right. What about do you have just like a favorite memory of being a cop?
My whole career.
Your whole career, just
right. The goods, the bads, the indifference, right? The friends, the people you meet, other jurisdictions, the people you meet in other jurisdictions. That's it.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. All right. What about if you could change one law today, what would it be and why?
So, do I get on my soapbox?
Sure.
So, how about we just enforce the laws that we have the books, right? And when we lock someone up or we have something, we follow through with it, right? Let's do that. Let's stay with the laws that we already have,
right?
And go through it and make sure that people, pay for their crimes, right? There's consequences.
Absolutely.
Good, bad, and different.
Absolutely.
Right. So let's make them follow through. Some of the laws I changed real quick though. Remember when not having an insurance card or registration was like $35?
Yep.
Right. And then some bean counter down Trenton said, "Well, let's make it 120 because we'll be making more money."
Absolutely.
Right. Let's throw it back to the 35 or the cell phones. Right. Because we're cops. We don't necessarily want to give a $250 ticket to someone we know it's going to hurt them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. But let's punish them somehow. Or not punish them, but let's correct their bad behavior.
Right.
Right. And let's bring it down that way.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Absolutely. The fines they're out of control, and a lot of people just can't afford them.
Yeah.
If you go back and you were 21 again, or just graduating college, would you?
All right. So
would you
which is it? 21 or graduating college?
All right. Well, some people graduate 21. If you could, would you go back and be a police officer again in this day and age?
Ooh.
Not back then, this day and age.
So my knowledge is different, right? So to say now, knowing everything I know now,
right,
and seeing the changes that've been about, I don't know.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe be a fireman.
No.
Right?
One of my other guests said the same thing.
Right? So, but I wouldn't change what I did.
Correct. Yeah,
right?
no, absolutely. I wouldn't change my career.
I love being a cop.
Right.
I love my career.
Right.
I love the town of Denville.
Yeah.
Right? It was awesome.
Yeah.
Right? So I spent my whole career there. But definitely things have changed. But if I'm a 21-year-old kid, not knowing the past, yeah, I think I would want to be a cop.
Okay. I mean, listen, all these young kids, they are still young kids.
They're out there.
Applying and becoming cops.
Right.
So it's so needed.
Society has changed more than cops have
Yes,
changed.
I agree. No doubt about that. So if you knew someone, a young man or woman that wanted to be
Be a
cop.
fireman.
Yeah, second person right there. But they came to you and are telling you, I want to be a cop. What? And you can't change them out. What would be one piece of advice you'd give them?
So be ready, right? First of all, it's not all fun and games, right? Meaning it's not all good guy arresting bad guy, right? There's a ton of paperwork.
Yes,
no one realizes how much freaking paperwork there is, right? So be ready. Yeah. Be ready for the paperwork.
Yeah.
2, listen, right? Listen. And do things, work, right? You got to work holidays. You got to work overtime. You got to freaking listen to sergeants, right? You got to listen to people complain, right?
Yeah.
Just do it.
You just have to do it. Even if you don't totally agree, you have to just listen and do it. Exactly.
There are stupid questions, right? You can ask questions, but there are stupid ones. So think before you ask.
Absolutely. Right? If being that you are a retired chief, what was the biggest challenge overseeing a whole department as chief? I'm sure there are many, but just give me an example of something that was very, very tough you had to do.
So I'm not a budget guy, but yeah, I had to do the budget, right? But the biggest thing is these guys coming in and they think that the sole purpose is just to better them, right? I always said this, and I've said this from as soon as I became chief or as soon as I was a lieutenant. It's a bigger picture.
Right.
You got to look at the whole. You can't just look at that narrow view that you're walking through. Right? You got to look at everything. Who's it going to affect and how is it going to affect them? And is it good for all? Is it good for the community? Is it good for the police department? Is it good for the mayor? Is it good for the council? Right? Is it good, right? You can't just think, oh, well, this is good for me.
Yeah, well, it's a different. Yeah, you come from a different side of the
perspective.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
So the hardest part was worrying about everybody.
Yeah.
Right, and making sure everybody goes home and everybody's safe.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. No, that's a very good answer. That's fair because I'm a retired lieutenant, so I never really actually had to worry about any of that stuff. So that's definitely a challenge. If Hollywood came to you and said, Frank, we are going to make a movie about your career.
Dumbasses.
What
Dumbasses.
That would be the title.
They're better people. Better people, better careers.
That's a good one. That's a good one. All right. So we're going to move on to actually some fun questions.
Let's rock.
What is your favorite cop movie?
So I'm an oldie guy, right? So Rio Bravo with John Wayne, right? He's a marshal, right? Rooster Cogburn, he's a marshal. Bring It Up, Throw It Up, Dirty Harry. I mentioned it before.
Yep.
Any Dirty Harry. Lethal Weapon movies.
Yeah.
Right?
Classics,
right? And then the comedy one would be, what the hell is it? With, they just did a remake of it.
48 Hours?
No. Oh, but I like 48 Hours.
Beverly Hills Cop?
No. The one with where he's I'm not going to say the one actor that was in it, but it was all slapstick comedy. Presley was in it.
Naked Gun.
Naked Gun, right? So you laughed your ass off.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
stupid stuff, right?
They are stupid
but those
funny.
are Lethal Weapon, all those movies, Dirty Harry. Those are my favorite.
All right. What's your favorite New Jersey destination to go to?
Anywhere with my family.
Okay.
Soccer fields.
Okay.
Right? I got 4 girls, all play soccer. Any athletic field.
Okay, so you just love going watching your daughters play whatever sport they're in. Okay,
right.
All right. What about your favorite New Jersey musician?
So I don't like Bruce Springsteen, and I don't necessarily like Bon Jovi. So I really don't have one. So I'm gonna say my brother-in-law, Joe Genexi.
Oh,
right. He plays in a band.
Okay.
He's played in a band. He's a bassist, guitarist.
All right.
Kid's pretty talented.
All right, very fair, very fair. What about your favorite New Jersey actor?
Lou Costello.
Okay. Yes.
And there's a throwback. Abbott Costello, right?
From New Jersey.
He's my favorite actor.
All right. He's great.
But also you got who's the guy that did Lethal Weapon, or not Lethal Weapon, Die Hard, right?
Bruce Willis. Yep.
Right. So I like Die Hard movies.
Okay.
I like Bruce Willis, right?
Yeah.
So those are.
All right.
I'm a Dean Martin fan.
Okay.
And he's not Jersey. So.
He's not Jersey, but
but I like the old movies.
Old movies, yeah, I agree. What about what is your favorite alcoholic beverage?
Kettle One on the rocks with a lime.
All right. That's
my drink.
All right, good.
That's
What
my drink.
about, how do you take your coffee?
Cream, no sugar.
Okay. And last most important question for New Jerseyans, do you call it Taylor ham or pork roll?
Too easy. It's a Taylor ham.
All right.
Period.
End stop.
Taylor ham, egg, and cheese.
Yep, absolutely. So far we're
Heart attack on a roll.
exactly every one of my guests so far. Now we're up north here, so
Yeah, we're north.
Everyone's going to say that, but I'll get some guys down south, see what they say.
Sorry for that.
No, it's okay. But listen, that concludes our interview. Frank, I want to appreciate you being on the show.
Burger good, right? Smith's Tavern.
I
86 years.
86, Smitty's Tavern. Harry is the owner, manager. I want to thank him for allowing us to film here today. The cheeseburgers are fantastic. Come down and see Harry at Smitty's and order a burger, a beer, and anything else. And, chili, yeah. And I'll see you next time at Jersey's finest foodies. Thank you. All right, I'm going to finish eating.
Burger's good, isn't it?
Burger's fantastic. And the fries are awesome too. Now I am a coleslaw snob, actually.
So, I bet you I would like it, but sometimes when it comes out, it's so wet, and that just grosses.
I agree with you.
But I like cabbage. I like right.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's really good.
My wife and kids love it. Like I can't do tuna fish out.
Oh, no.
Because you can't do it.
When I was younger, it's crazy. I used to get freaking tuna melts from Blimpies. I look back at that, I'm like, that is so disgusting.
So I think I used to do it from Friendlies.
Oh, yeah, same difference.
But I can't do it now.
No, me neither.
And there was a place down in the mall, Willbrook Mall. Stearns, right?
Yeah.
And they used to have a little diner in there. And my mom would take me down there, and we'd split a tuna fish sandwich, a Coke with cherries.
Yeah.
And she'd have a martini at that. And I'd eat it then, right? But I can't do it now, unless I know the place.
Yeah, that's different. If you
Right.
go to a legit place that, but those fast food places, no way.
Yep.
No way.
No way. Denied. How long has it been out there?
Yeah, exactly.
Who spit on it?
Especially like the Blimpies, they just sat in that.
The mayonnaise
Gross.
sits there forever. Comes out of the tuna.
And then I heard stories like this was like long after I ate that. Like the Blimpies tuna wasn't even all tuna. It was like just a mashup of other stuff.
That's gross, bro.
Yeah, it is gross. It is gross. But back in the day, I did love it.